Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's just jump right in. So to make Rice Krispie treats, you're going to need some parchment paper or some wax paper here like I do. You need your pan, you need some butter spray, some butter, marshmallows, vanilla extract, and some mini chocolate chips if you want to have that inside of it. So first you're going to take your pan and your butter, and what I like to do is spray the pan first because that helps the parchment paper stick to it. This is something you don't have to do, it's just what I like to do, so it's up to you guys. But make sure that you leave a pretty good amount hanging over because that is what you're going to grab to lift it out of the pan. And then I just like to spray right over it again. I don't really do measurements with this, but yeah, take your butter. I would say that's about 3 tablespoons and put it in there and let it melt. Once it's melted, then you're gonna go ahead and add your marshmallows. Again, like I said, I did not measure, I just put as many as I wanted. I am obsessed with the big marshmallows, so mini marshmallows will work or regular size. It doesn't really matter, it's whatever you're happy with. Then just stir it and watch it, let it sit every now and then so it can melt, and make sure to pay attention. When it gets pretty melted, the next thing that you're going to do is add some vanilla extract. Again, I didn't measure, I just poured in until I was satisfied. And then I threw in my Rice Krispie treats. I'd say maybe about 2 cups, maybe 4 cups actually, because my cups that I used were pretty big. I'm not really that sure, but I put in a pretty good amount of the Rice Krispies inside of it. Once you pour it, the next thing that you're gonna do is just take your spatula and fold it. Okay, and then go ahead and add in your mini chocolate chips. This, again, you don't have to do this. This is just my preference. I like them in there. You could melt them separately and then like drizzle it on top, but I like them to be incorporated into it, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix that in. Move back over to our baking pan. It should just slide right out of the pan, nice and easy. If you don't have a non-stick pan, then it probably won't be that easy, but for me, it worked pretty well. And just scrape it all in there, and right after, you're going to pat it down to try and make it flat and push it into the corners. This really isn't that hard to do, but for some, it might be. You could also take your hands and cover them with butter, and that can help press them down as well. The whole point of the butter is just so that it doesn't stick to you. It's a pretty good hack, I guess. Let it cool down to harden, and then once it's cooled down and hardened on one side, go ahead and pre-cut it, put some parchment paper on it and flipped it over, and then removed the other parchment paper and just pulled it right off of it. Leaving it there to dry and harden because that side is still really sticky. Now, I already pre-cut it before I flipped it, so this makes it easier. You can either use your knife or you can just pull it apart like I did here. In some spots it's easy because it's already pre-cut. In other spots they kind of like mend it back together. So yeah. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope they were just as delicious for you guys. Bye!